Hey, shalom, 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 shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Makakwadash, double honors to my elders and my apostles, a great millstone, which are the men that have ruled well and taught us His truth. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect, as always. And those what the title will be. Don't forget, we aren't in normal times, which is really just inspired by the elders, making lessons on, keeping our head on a swivel, basically being circumspect, but for real, like. We're going into a transition period where, normal life as we know it will change. All right. All the things that we prophesied of, that are written in the scriptures are, coming to life and, a time as never was is coming, man. Okay. You had that situation that happened in New Orleans, and I'm going to put this article in the description. I'm not going to read it just because it's not really, it's a short article and I could summarize it, better than just, reading the whole thing. So, essentially and we know it's all false, man. We know it's all, Esau doing it to himself and trying to, pretty much implement, he's trying to throw out the Constitution, man. That's what he's trying to do. And, he's attacking himself, all right, whether they be, really Esau attacking Esau or, Esau here doing it to himself so that he could set up a police state or so he could, pretty much lock it all down. Either way, what's being done is being done, and we have to be circumspect in these times more than ever. All right, we're like the elder, the elder Yashawamba was saying, that, we ain't living in times where, you just go out, going to concerts, doing whatever you want to do. We're not really in times to be, lollygagging, man. You can go there and end up seeing something you weren't meant to see, something crazy going down. And I fully agree, man. We're not living in normal times. We're living in times where, and another thing too is just because we're, men of the Lord and the Lord's will we be the elect, we're not outside of the judgment of the Lord. All right. So, we can go out there, you might not get killed, but you can get hurt out here, things can happen. So what do the scriptures say? A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. All right. Now applying that spiritually, we know how to apply that spiritually, but what's the physical aspect of it? That's literal. All right. Yeah. The spiritual aspect of it, we mentally prepare and spiritually preparing right now for the evil to come. But what about the physical aspect of it? What about you avoiding certain places, avoiding certain situations? That's the thing. I remember years ago, the big bro Pashai, all right, from Baltimore. What did he say? All right, he said, we're not, us Israelites right now, we're not fighters, we're survivors. And there's a difference. We don't go out looking for trouble. All right. If trouble finds us, then we move accordingly. But other than that, we ain't out here, running out here going crazy. You had that one camp burning the American flag. All right, that was 2 weeks ago or last week now. At this point, I don't remember, but those are men that think we're fighters. We're survivors. We don't go looking for trouble. You doing that is looking for trouble. You're committing treason, high level treason on camera. You see, and you're proclaiming to your enemy that I'm right here. Come find me. Come get some. Right? That's what Esau likes to say. But we ain't up with none of that, man. We're spiritual men. All right. We're seeking nothing but deliverance from Yahweh Shai. We ain't seeking deliverance from Donald Trump. None of that. No. All right. And like the topic, man. We aren't in normal times. We're not in normal times anymore. Very soon, like I said in the beginning, man, daily life is going to change. Ephesians 5:14. Wherefore he saith, awake thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead, and Yahweh Shai shall give thee light. Right? So awake, man. Wake the hell up. We got to realize just because, because we get into that, we get into that zone, when you first come in, your life is wake up, go to work, get that shit out the way. You know what I'm saying? Then you can go back to your studying, your reading, making your lessons. All right. And Salakia's loud cars. You do that. Salakia. You get up, go to work, do what you got to do, come back home, do your lessons, right? Study, right? And then you make it to Saturday or whatever day you go out, rinse and repeat, right? You keep doing it, right? And when you get in that zone, you get in that zone. But we got to remember that the things that we're talking about are actually happening now. The things that we're talking about, you got to think about it. You know, the attack that happened in New Orleans, right? There's brothers down there, man. You know, you don't think that made their antennas go up, touching that close to home. I know over here, most of us don't live in the DC. Most of us in the DC camp don't live in DC. All right, but if some shit was to go down there, you don't think you're gonna remember these scriptures? Of course. And we're going to remember, hey, this is what we prophesied about. This is what Yahweh Shai said would happen. Yahweh Shai said this would happen. We're actually, that part of the scriptures that we prophesied about for so long, more importantly, our apostles and elders, they prophesied about it for so long. It's finally manifesting or being revealed, and it's finally really happening in real lifetime. And it's a beautiful thing, man. We're glorifying in it. All right, but what? Because you had that recent attack in New Orleans. Now there's talks that the FBI is on it. Anybody with information, send in the information. And you also have what? You have the other side of the spectrum where, Edomites that are whistleblowers are saying, yo, they're doing it. The government's doing it to themselves. They're trying to lock this place down soon. Hey, basically expect more of these things. All right, expect more of these attacks at random. Because what they need a problem, all right, and they're gonna